Good afternoon. Pre-workout. Happy Thursday evening to everyone. So I'm about to go in here. I usually do mornings, but the benefit of being an Anytime Fitness member is that you can go in any time of day. So I'm about to go in there, do my thing. I want to come off the cuff raw. This right here, y'all. This that scruff. Find a way to get it off me this weekend. Had a lot of good things happening in the life of a person inside of contract companies, contract work. I was able to get some more funding. It's good. And it's a part of taking the steps to better your situation. And this started yesterday. I was out at the Callaway location of Anytime Fitness. I needed that in my life. I try to do this every day while I'm out on the road. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for my community. I'm doing this for people just like me, people building from the ground up. You got that education debt that you financed. You got yourself some knowledge. You got your formal education. And you're getting that life education. So make sure that you're stacking, your habit stacking, as Eric Thomas talked about, as Mel Robbins talks about. So yesterday I was getting that workout in, and that was Wednesday. Wednesday is usually I'm making sure I'm moving. Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm making sure I'm moving. It's good for me, y'all. It's a disciplinary process. So I see I'm looking a little slumped there. Got the workout in, got the shower in, gave a high sign to everybody. I like to speak to people on the way out. But I noticed there was a Advance America, one of those places where you can get a payday loan, a cash advance, some of that sort. So I go in there, and shout out to Xavier and Bobby. This is over at the Tyndall Parkway, Advance America. So I get denied of what they could do for me. And they were very helpful. They could help people like me, that your income is coming from a 1099 source such as Uber Eats, DoorDash, Lyft, Instacart, Point Pickup, Waiter. I believe Waiter is under 1099 status. All those companies, right? So there's a number that they gave me with also a $50 gift certificate. So the gift certificate, with that gift certificate, if I were to come back after clearing up, the denial is usually because you have another payday loan out. So what it is there's an online lender called, what are they called? Possible Finance. So it's a $217 loan, right? Let you in business. I have $66 more to go on it. So I found out that's what it is. So it wasn't gonna come yesterday. It was critical. I have a very high auto insurance. Life happens. And I'm speaking to anybody, the general public, driving a motor vehicle. It happens. You may have that phase where your auto insurance is the cost of rent or mortgage. I'm going through it. It's up there. It's in the 800s, shy of 900. That's where I am. And between the two companies, that are top two companies, I've been between both, This one is $857, and they don't require a huge down payment. The other one is $485, but it requires a huge down payment. So either way, it happens to us all. So I want to talk to you. Something I was inspired by, definitely by Eric Thomas and Secret to Success podcast this evening. The premiere usually is on Thursday. So I'm listening to Jamal King, 95 Millionaire, CJ Quinney. CJ Quinney. The J is for Junior. So he's the second. C Quinney. Known as CJ Quinney, and Eric Thomas, the man of the movement, E.T. the hip hop preacher. And they're talking about the 360 man. I am a 360 man. They're talking about faith, family, fitness, and finances. So I just push play to record because I need to be doing more video content to encourage somebody. Everything's not a flex, everything's not a boast, but I want to be on that. And sometimes the respect that we're not getting is because we're not handling our business on something. And that's Eric Thomas all day. And he's saying it from a place of love, but he's built himself up. And CJ had a very powerful thing he said in there that a lot of solid ministers tell people, men and women of God, as a man, you need to be whole. And I'm working on my wholeness. So as a single man, not married, no children, that's where I empower myself to make sure I'm somebody worth being the man. The man. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of men, you may feel less than because of the financial situation. A lot of men, you may be getting the push from family or from family and associates to do better. And likewise, you may be getting the rejection from people who think you're nobody special, and it can happen. I would encourage you to build yourself up. I would encourage you to get in that Proverbs, the book of Proverbs out of the Bible. Look at it. Look at what it says. Because the man in you knows that there's something to draw out. And you've been around the block a couple years. I'm 35. I was reading the same Proverbs in my 20s. So it was the pregame. It was the scout team version of life. So it was helping me then. But at 35, I see the whole picture. And being a child, one of the two latter children of my parents, my father is about to be 72. He's in his 70s. And I'm in that environment of having that much maturity around me. Aunties and uncles in their 70s and 80s, near 90s. And where I'm going with this is, in those Proverbs, you start to see the things about indebtedness. You start to see the things about having a good name. You start to see the things about being productive, like Bill Winston said, Pastor Bill Winston. Like literally, some of us have talents and we're not using it. Some of us can joke and fire up all our buddies, our friends and family, but they're not turning on the camera to go ahead and monetize that and just start where they are. Some people know how to make sauces and syrups and condiments and seasonings, and they should start where they are. If not having a whole company, you can start at the farmer's market. Or you can start with talking to someone at the Board of County Commissions on how to start doing it the safe way, so no one runs you down and say this is an unsafe operation. But start. There's people that really can cook. You might need to start selling the plates of food. You may be able to bake. You might need to be selling the baked goods. There's people that athleticism is in you, and you should be making your presence known in this world. It's not all for nothing. There's promotional modeling agencies out there like Push Models that I'm a part of. And trust me, I got to get a haircut before I come around to certain events. So I know what a barber is, y'all. I got multiple barbers. And they're the same cost as any other, man. I got barbers in Northwest Florida, Southwest Florida, Southeast Florida, and beyond. This is my domain, state of Florida. But there's some of you, like you say, I like the model. I like the fitness model. You could be doing that. And you could be joining the gym. You could be tagging the gym in the post. You could be using the hashtags of that brand in the post. You could be getting connected if you have time to join in their group fitness or their boot camps. And you're going to get the knowledge. And there's always a plug somewhere. If you're seriously interested in the bodybuilding and the fitness competitions, somebody knows somebody about it. And it's okay to be different, y'all. When I did my thing, I did WBFF. I went way out the range because there's other organizations that have been around a whole lot longer that somebody knows something about. But I saw an appeal over there. And nothing against anybody's federation. Because everyone I work with, they've been NPC, IFBB, NABA, NGA, all kind of things. Was it NSL? And they're all beneficial to me. People that inspire me. So I had my bout with WBFF. I just saw, I said, I like what they're doing there. Now, I didn't bring anything home. I didn't bring number 1 home. I didn't bring number 2 home. I didn't bring number 3 home. But I got on stage and I have that as marketing. And it helps right back to where I was talking about with push models. You don't even have to have that. A good selfie or good professional shots done by somebody, You could be at trade shows. It was a wedding, a bridal show in Tampa, Florida, and I saw Cisco Perez, who's been in shows with me. We're about the same height category, WBFF fitness model. And that's for guys with muscle, but a little more lean of a frame. Guys that are more like your 100-meter, 200-meter sprinter. And there's class above that, the muscle model. Just to give a description. And those are bigger guys. Those are guys that definitely probably were fullbacks, linebackers, and tight ends. The big ones, the D1 ones. A lot of interesting stories I met. Some of these guys have been in those ranks. They've been in those ranks. And the success of these people, it goes back to the 360 man. I don't know all of them through and through, but when you see the fruit of a good marriage, when you see business ownership, when you see people with really good jobs, even to the military, but really good jobs, people that are in finances, law enforcement, real estate, franchising, that is inspiring to me. And I try to keep in touch with people like that. One thing that may not get taught enough, and in communities I come from, networking is everything. If you feel like you fell off, drop back in. Some of you all have alumni network. Get yourself in order. Reach out to people. Say, hey, how you doing? Stay fresh with people. Go to certain events, alumni related things, professional association rated things. Some of you all didn't have all that formal education. Go to professional associated things. And I talked about a video on Saturday when I was in Panama City Beach, because I was making videos that day. There was a young lady from CPAR, because for the past couple years I've been considering that lane, the lane of real estate and the finances. And with time, I'm definitely going to dive in as hard as I can, get some education in there, and make myself a candidate for hire in that range. And more importantly, do real estate. I'm here to get in real estate funds, and I'm here to learn how to buy apartment buildings. And people are, they tell the plan to fail. I'm just giving you, I'm a real person that wants more out of life. So, and I'm not going to fight. It's not about who I'm making rich or anything like that. It's like, hey, if somebody knows something, let me ride with you. Let me learn what you know. Let me grow with you. Let me take it back to the people where I'm from. Let me show the fruit. Let me show the results. But it's all in my discipline to do what I have to do. And part of how fitness is ever changing my life, even at the age of 35, mentally, mental health wise, we're talking Mental Health Awareness Month, it's getting in control. It's about liking yourself. It starts within. So it's not that I totally don't like myself or totally didn't like myself. But when somebody can unlayer you and you're doing great and they can remind you of failure, it's not a habit I would encourage anybody to process, but it's like, man, somebody actually found my crazy button. So I was going through that privately, but I would like to explain it in reverse. And you could be doing some good income, but you could have some misorganization in your life to where you're insecure now. And you're not the worst person or the most dangerous person moving around, but you need to find a way to get that back together. So since finding new heights of earning last year and putting myself in new markets last year, but I had some tough conversations that hit me when I was fragile because of what the pandemic did socially, me being a social person. And you take the people away, and I'm out working, and I'm thinking I'm having so much fun, but I'm out working, and I'm producing highly. And for things, terms may have not been defined the best way. People that feel like you're this old, and you're about to be this old, and the value of security, versus me having the value of wanting to have it all. And having it all includes having family. Being a person is light, but being a person of abundance. Everybody's not going to like you, but it makes you feel what people call imposter syndrome. You feel fake even though you're making near 5 figures a month, 4 figures, 5 figures a month. So even though I don't totally agree with when somebody say, no matter how much you have, or if you had what you think you wanted, you still be unhappy. That really wasn't the case. It's the foundation of it all. So this is pre-workout. I'm telling you, you look at a man, he's shutting down, he on edge, he disappearing, he hiding in any way. He might really be trying to get his stuff together. And you might want to give him all the shots of encouragement that you can. Because in a lot of ways, I'm the person I'm speaking about. So somebody out there feel me. And this is God inspired. I didn't know where I was going to go with this. I ain't no quitter though. So from that point, last year I was operating with no gym membership. I'm moving around the country, the East Coast, with no gym membership. The gym gives me the benefit of I get to work out. I'm getting my vertebrae together. I'm building my muscles. I'm getting a body I like. I also have the benefits of personal shower once I get done with the workout. So I'm clean and happy. It starts with you. So in there, I'm doing my thing. Floss, brush. I'm oiling my body, you know. Shea Moisture, shout out to him. I use bar soap when I get a chance to scrub. Now I try not to use no oily scrub in the body because you need to clean it up, but just the scrub is more salt based. The body wash, the all over oil, the moisturizing oil, shea with the Shea Moisture, shea and cocoa and whatever they use. Good Acacia Senegal. If I got time. Like the location I'm going to, they only got 2 shower units. I try not to take a lot of time. Some of them have 4, have 6. If I got time, especially time of day, early morning, at night, clip my nails. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes this is in between the hotel and the gym visit. So you got time to take care of yourself. Personal. Literally, these are 1-door showers. It's a beautiful brand they got going on, Anytime Fitness. That's not every location, but many do. So take care of my body, make sure I like me, because I deal with the public all day. I cannot be out here fragile, snapping, crazy in any way. So that's just a step up. Because people like to tell you about gigantic successes. They don't tell you the foundation. So with that loan I was telling you about, going back to that loan, it was with Op Loans. It's a really good thing. They had this middleman loan company that helped me get that. Got the funds, paid my very high auto insurance, which is good. Gotta have it to even do what I do. They'll cut you off, man. And they did cut me off because I was in the gray area. I tested today, it's back on. And that shows you the power of these companies. You're safe when you ride with Uber and Lyft. These people are insured, you know? You got their insurance and the driver's insurance. So it's a real high time in Northwest Florida and South Alabama. Things are going on. The Hangout Music Festivals this weekend. That's going to be a good earner. Gonna work hard, bring home the financial part. And I'm nearing 20 minutes, so I gotta wrap up what I'm gonna say. But gonna keep bringing it in, and make smart financial decisions. Because I don't like my credit score, and I feel like Credit Karma and Capital One and all them lying on me, I'm gonna change it. So instead of dishing out all the money, gonna work, gonna bring it in. And what you need to understand by all these financial measures, we're getting a view of what the professionals do. The person showing you, they like to see deposits. So for all you out here in the rideshare industry, it's good when you get a leg up and you don't have to cash out everything. You know, 5 times a day. It's good when you let something build up. So I'm trying to get to it, y'all. The secrets that people don't tell. 30% or less credit utilization. 10% is even better. They don't want you to know this, but 0% is even better. And that's on revolving. So that's part of family. I want to be a more available man, a more contributing man, conversationally, since I'm not married or with children, with my family, with my father, with my brothers and my sisters, cousins, the near friends that are like family. Be more available. Reach out to them, say, hey, how you doing? Be honest, tell them what's happening. You know, anytime I was absent, it was only because I was trying to get my life together. But some people don't roll like that. And it causes concern. You think they're mad, but they're really concerned for you. So that's 2 sides of this thing. I would encourage everybody around me, don't find yourself in avoidable pitfalls, avoidable holes. It's like, be around producers, be around creators, and make sure you keep it on the 100 with the family. And do better until you can do better. That's all I can encourage you to do. I really mean it, y'all. And I would like to give a shout out to Healthy Coast Meals, to Who That Healthy, into Black Rifle, the healthy people I nourish with. Signing off, be blessed. Because this thing will cut off very soon. It's still rolling at 20, but it'll cut off. And I'll encourage you guys, faith, family, fitness, finance. And because it hasn't cut off yet, I would like to also give a shout out to Earth Fair, who's come back, Earth Fair back, and to Everman Co-op. In any places where you can get your supplements on that are geared to the systems of your body. There's supplements out there, y'all. Heart, you'd be surprised what heart will do for you. But consult your physician. It's not medical advice. It's just my experience. It's like, wow. Consult your physicians, because I'm not on medication. You may be on medication. I wouldn't want to tell you to do something that harms you or has an adverse effect. But they have these different formulas. They have for anxiety, they have for things related to the urogenital system, things related to parasites and digestion. It's amazing. Go in there, take a look for people that, you know where you stand health-wise, those different stores, or consult your physician and ask, should I, may I? But I want to encourage you, be about your health. Like, don't go downhill based on your age. Don't let it go up in age and decline in your quality of life, your experiences, You can feel much better than you feel. And that comes from that attack. Finances may stress you out. Find a way. Find a way to get some things cleared up. You may have weird processes in your body, restroom related. Find a way. Get you some education on it. So that it's not such an awkward experience. Your elimination process. You may have some tension and some aches. Find a way. Do some research. You may have let some people down. Open those lanes of communication up the right way. Find a way. But in all things, y'all, get your wisdom and understanding. So signing off for real. Be blessed. Love you guys. Peace.